Hari Om, I'm Priyanka Rajesh Shetty. As a part of our DTC assignment, today I'm presenting my essay on the topic Way for Peace and Harmony Daily Yoga Practice. So today we can see around the world is at war for one thing or another, maybe for power, maybe for fuel, or just for the healthcare. So problem is the problem of mind that's identical throughout the world. So it doesn't matter in which part of the universe you are, the problems are internal. The mental problems, agonies, repentance, guilt are all identical everywhere. Even the affluent nations have the largest number of heart attacks, cancer, and mental problems. You see, nowadays there are so many sources of toxins for our system, for our mind, for our body, like impure food or over medication, lack of exercise, wrong way of thinking that eventually turns the disturbance in our natural hormonal order in the body. The 90% of the diseases in the world are born from the mind. By the wrong thought, a heart attack can even take place. Over the last few centuries, the man has gone completely far from himself. We lived in the state of passion and fear. We are just neglecting our own self for the materialistic achievements we seek in the life. So, there is no treatment for anxiety or insecurity or the way we feel. There is no way out of criminality. These all are eternals. But once, if you are able to galvanize the whole mind, if you are able to go deep into the mind, then beyond the perception, beyond the thoughts, beyond our visions, there is a place where lies a peace, where lies a happiness, and that's within. The most common problems the common people are facing, I have listed here. So those are mostly because of the materialism, as it is a physical frame of society and it ignores the whole personality as it is. So, if you think about it, what yoga does is it talks about the union and harmony between two forces, two visible and objective forces in the human body, which are called as a vital force, that is prana, responsible for life, and mental force, chitta, which is responsible for keen knowledge and awareness. Scientifically saying, it's a parasympathetic nervous system and synthetic sympathetic nervous system. So, if there is no balance between parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system, it leads to creating the diseases in the body. So, what yoga does is by changing the consciousness, the mental structure of the individuals, it brings the real and positive change into the social structure and as a collective consciousness of man. The society and world we are talking about starts with the individuals, and collectively we decide how and where it will be leading. Now, mostly when we think about yoga, we think about pranayama or asana practice, but it's beyond that. So as I said, it's a union between two forces. So it can be the way can be any. So the traditional four forms of yoga are Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Raj Yoga, and Jnana Yoga. We also have few auxiliary forms other than the main which are given. So when the body is sick, then we might not need the Kriya Yoga. Even we may want it, but we need Hatha Yoga for cleansing. If the mind is like restless monkey, then we need pranayama and mantra. If we are over emotional and not able to check in the emotional balance, then bhakti yoga comes into the picture. And if we want discipline in life, we want habits. Then the Raj Yoga, which is also Ashtanga Yoga. So we can analyze and think what kind of yoga we want to opt for. It's basically listening to your own mind, your own body, what it dictates to you. Not the wrong things, but at least the conscious higher self, what it says to you. You can opt for that. What yoga practice does to you when it's done daily, it encourages you to be into the present rather than the past and the future, or in your worries or too much in your mind. So it brings attention to the moment you are living right now. It balances the energy and the function of the immune systems. Yeah, then again on the organs level, on the cellular level, inside your physical realm, it has tremendous benefits when it's done systematically, consistently over the long period of time and adopted as a lifestyle itself. It establishes a connection between nature and universe for us. It gives us self-acceptance, love, and attitude of gratitude, compassion, and at the end of the day, contentment in our hearts. I'll just talk briefly about the general opted type of yoga, that is yoga practice we do. So to start with, you can take a help of a professional or you can do it again on your own. But to start with the practice, we have to go back to the why to set up the intentions, because people can have certain intentions which are for external validations, or maybe uh, not the right way of thinking that comes into the picture. So it's important to set up your intentions while you're doing it. Choose a convenient time and space for you where you can accommodate the practice and the connection that it demands between your mind and your heart. So you have enough time to spend. You can start with the basic things and then move to the advanced. It's important to be mindful of the breathing and listen to your body, what it's telling you where to stop. Siram Sukham Asanam. Be consistent with your practice. Make sure you are warming up and cooling down as needed. You can also explore different styles, because nowadays you will see that even the same asana has different names. Even the same thing or a different orientation is just chosen for a different style. And be realistic with the kind of system you are setting up, because goals are just milestones in between. The path is endless. And try to incorporate meditation in your daily routine. So, no matter which kind you like, please try to practice yoga. Now, even though there are different types, what yoga brings us is connection, where you can connect deeper within yourself and it brings eternal happiness to you. So, disciplining the mind is yoga. Here are a few references which I have referred. Thank you. Hari Om.